everyone. My name is Yegor Trylisky, and I'm a colorectal surgeon from southwest of England. I work in Bristol, and I represent Young ESCP group. We continue our series of discussion and interviews with young surgeons all around Europe who represent our sister and brother surgical societies, the young wings of societies, so the future of surgery across Europe. And today we're going to chat with a talented surgeon and leader from Seville, Spain. Ana, Senent Boza, is an upper GI and bariatric surgeon who is a leader of the young task group of the European Association of Endoscopic Surgery. Ana, hello, how are you?
Hello, Yegor. Thank you for inviting me as a representative of the Young Members Task Force of the EAES for this initiative of interviews with different young surgeons around Europe. I'm glad to be here with you.
Thank you. Ana, it's always very interesting to learn from experience and skills of our colleagues from our sister societies. And could you tell us a bit of insight about what is the role of the Young Task Group within the EAES? What does Young Task Force do? How is it organized?
Well, the Young Members Task Force of the EAES acts as a voice of the younger generation of surgeons within the young members of the EAES. And our role will be to ensure that the needs and the perspectives and the ambition of the junior members are reflected on the strategic activities of the society. So we work as a link among the younger members of the society and the board of the EAES. And one of our aims is to build bridges between different generations of surgeons, but also between young surgeons from different countries, making easier for them to connect and to create a network. So this creation of a network will provide research and leadership opportunities and supporting in the projects.
I see. And could you tell me a little bit how the task force is organized in terms how the members get elected? How long do they serve? How do you distribute responsibilities? I mean, what are the areas you guys are responsible for?
Well, this Young Members Task Force was funded in 2022, so just 3 years ago. And it was funded as a proposal from the board, from the daily board of the EAES, from society. Professor Morales, that is one of my mentors at that time, was the president of the EAES, proposed us a group of 6 surgeons from 5 different countries, participants of the EAES, to create this group. So the creation of the group was a proposal of selected members proposed by the board, and that's why we created this group. So given our activities, from 6 members, we increased it last year to 8 members. And from then, the new members are selected after an open call for candidates that is free for everyone to apply for this call for candidates. And they are selected based on motivation, previous involvement in the EAES or different societies, and geographical diversity. So I am currently the coordinator of this group. We are participants of the task force for periods of 2 years, but you can repeat two times, so up to 4 years is the term of this participation in the task force. It's the same that in the different committees of the society. So the beginning, the foundation of the group was a proposal for the board, but its continuity will rely on a call for candidates open for everyone. So my role as a coordinator is to lead the group, to call for the online meetings that we have every 4, 6, 4, 8 weeks, and to serve as the link with the EAES board. And the rest of the members, they take the lead of different projects. They act as mentors of the different groups of the Rising Stars Academy. This is one of our projects, and they can propose different ideas to be developed.
Excellent, interesting. The Rising Star Academy is a unique project for the EAES, which is very successful. I know that the project runs jointly. At least I know that some of the faculties for Rising Star Academy are from the ESCP, like our president Zoe Garafalia, for example. But could you tell the young surgeons a little bit more about this project? Because I think it's a really important with a lot of practical things which can be achieved for those ones who participate. Could you tell us a bit more about it?
For sure. When we started as a group, we started thinking how we could improve the training, the opportunities for the young members. So we realized that we have a lot of opportunity to train in technical skills, but that non-technical skills are very often neglected during our training.
Yeah.
So we trying to think out of the box and design a project about non-technical skills aiming to young surgeons. So we developed this project. It's a series of session of master classes from September to May, 10, 11 master classes of up to 2 hours. And they are given to a group of candidates that are selected, a group of 20 candidates, to facilitate interaction during these sessions. So in every one of these sessions, we talk about leadership, teamwork, artificial intelligence, how to take the difficult decision, and different topics about mental health and all these topics. This is the line of the program from September, but also these participants, they work in groups of 4 or 5 people, and they have to develop a project during the year and present it at the end of the year. And we act as mentors, as a link or with different mentors they want to reach. So it serves as the seed of a network of young surgeons. They work together, and we try to help them in make this project real.
Yeah, I would say Rising Star Academy is something I would recommend any young surgeon to look at and apply. I know it's very competitive, but it does help in career development at the early and mid kind of age stages a lot. And we've seen that almost every batch comes up with, in the end of the project, with real high impact publications. So projects do kind of transmit into real practice. Are you planning to run the same Rising Star Academy this year in Belgrade?
Yeah, we have just finished in May the second edition. So every year we have the presentation of the next edition. So we have a presentation of the program in the annual congress that will be in Belgrade, and then the master classes start on September. So we plan to continue every year with this project, and as you say, we will have the presentation in the congress face to face in order to the participants to meet each other and to start working together, and then they start with the online master classes in September.
I see. Very interesting. Ana, can I ask you, how does the task force coordinate its work with other committees of the society? Obviously, we know that in EAES there are very strong educational guidelines committee, research committees, other task force groups. How do you cooperate with them? Do you have representatives for each committee, or do you attend the meetings? How do you ensure that this bridge is kind of sustainable and constant between young and full members of the EAES?
We work separately. We don't have representative in these committees. They are different. They have different goals. We act like we are not a committee itself because its entity is like a smaller group of people. But if we want to do any project with them, we can collaborate. We have a very fluid communication within the committees in the EAES. So I can, through the office of the EAES, I can contact the chair or any member of any committee. So that's how we do it. But this is different. We work differently. We sometimes, for these master classes of the Rising Stars Academy, we invite them, some of them, or we ask them for suggestion for the speakers. But that's all. But we work very closely. We don't have representative in this committee. It's just different.
And how do you see the Young Task Force moving forward in years to come? What do you think the future projects and direction of progress will be?
Well, I envision the Young Members Task Force becoming a more structured and influential body within the EAES. We are a quite recent task force that was born less than 3 years ago. However, I believe that we have achieved important and valuable projects, just like the Rising Stars Academy, but we have still potential for further development. So I would really like that the future members of this task force expand our impact and give continuity to our group, not only with the continuity of the existing project, but creating new ones and increasing collaboration with the other committees and other societies, just as the ESCP. And I would like to see us as young members involved in shaping the educational strategy of the society and contributing to the discussion of surgical training and the future of our profession.
I think this is amazing plan. This is amazing plan because truly both of our societies come very close to each other in terms of progressing through the advancement of research, new technology, evidence-based practice. So I think future strengthening of cooperation will work for the benefit of all of us, and most importantly, for the benefit of our patient population. What would be your words as a talented surgeon, the one who recently completed training, as the one who leads a very dynamic task force group within the Pan-European Society? What would be your words of inspiration for young members of the sister societies, like, for example, ESCP, for young surgeons who are in the beginning of their career and who are interested in dynamic career progress like you and your colleagues have?
Well, I will say I know the feeling of being at the very beginning of your career and a feeling that is overwhelming. But I will say to them that get involved. Don't wait until you feel that you're ready, because then it would never be the moment. So believe in your ideas and believe in your energy. They are incredibly valuable, regardless of your experience. You have energy, you have ideas, just go for them. And don't be afraid of asking for help, and connect with others and raise your hands and build your path. You will be surprised that you will always be able to find someone willing to help you, and get surrounded by peers with similar interests. Unity is our strength as young surgeons. And together, as young surgeons around Europe, we have the opportunity to redefine the future of surgery. So we should make it inclusive, collaborative, and inspiring for the surgeons that will come after us. So just go for it and get involved, and don't wait until the perfect moment.
I think these are fantastic inspirational words from Ana Senent Boza, a surgeon from Seville and leader of the young task force of the EAES. It was a real privilege, Ana. Thank you so much for finding time and share your experiences and tell us a little bit about your task force group. We hope for future cooperation and to see you and your colleagues, as well as all members of the Young EAES at the conferences, ESCP conference in Paris in September, EAES conference in Belgrade later this month. Thank you so much again.
Thank you, Yegor, for inviting me again. It's my pleasure to share this time with you, and I think the same. I hope this is the beginning of future collaborations among the societies, among the young members, and we will be happy to help with any initiative. So thank you again.